So the experiment was very simple and about small meaning. People came to the lab and we say, hey, would you like to build some Bionicles, Lego? And they said yes. And we say, okay, we'll pay you $3 for the first one. And they start building the first one and they finish it. And then we say, would you like to build another one for $2.70? And they say yes. And we take the first one and put it under the table and they build the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, until the pay wage is so small that they say no, right? And different people stop at different points. Other people, this is the condition by the way we call the meaningful condition. And we told everybody that when we finish the experiment, we're going to disassemble all the Bionicles, put them back in their boxes, and have them ready for the next participant. In the second experiment, we gave people the first Bionicle, $3. They finished building it. We took it back. We kept it on the same table. We kept it on the table that we were sitting across from them. We said, would you want another one? They said, yes. We gave them the second one. And as they were building the second one, we were taking apart the first one and putting the pieces back into the box. And then we asked them if they want to do a third one. And if they said yes, we gave them the first one, the one that they built and we destroyed. And that kept on going back and forth and back and forth. And we call this the Sisyphic condition. If you remember the story of Sisyphus was punished by the gods to push the same rock up a hill. And when it almost got there, the rock just went down all the way. And you can imagine how if it was different hills, right? Imagine there were like 1,000 hills and you would just do the first and the second, the fourth. You will still have a sense of progress. But having to push the rock up the same hill all the time is kind of the essence of, demotivation. And we basically found three things. The first one was that people stopped much faster, right? So the Sisyphic condition got people to stop faster. People got paid, right? So if people were just there for the money, they would have continued in the same way. But seeing your work destroyed in front of your eyes has some demotivating aspect. The second thing was that we asked people how much they enjoyed Legos in general. And what you expect is that people who enjoy Legos get some more internal value from it, would continue working even for lower wage because they enjoy it more. And in the meaningful condition, we got a nice correlation. People who loved Legos persisted more. People who didn't like Legos persisted less, as you would expect. In the Sisyphic condition, the correlation was zero. Right? What happened was that we kind of sucked the joy out of it. The people who usually enjoy Legos basically did not produce more than the people who didn't like it. Kind of the internal value of Lego, of building Lego and enjoying it, just went away. These were decisions they were making as they were building those things. So what happened is if you're building and nothing is destroyed in front of your eyes, you can at least imagine that it's not futile. But so many times you see things destroyed in front of your eyes. And the sense of futility is just very hard to deal with. The last thing we discovered was when we took this experiment and we described it to some MBA students, and we said, please predict how many Bionicles people would make in this condition, how many will they make in this condition. We wanted to get a sense of how big is the effect of meaning, right? Do people think that meaning is equal 1 Bionicle, 2 Bionicles, 3 Bionicles? And what we saw was that people realized that the meaningful condition will have higher production than the other one, but they thought the effect was very small. So we understand that meaning is important, but we think it's a tiny effect, where in fact it's a much, much bigger effect.